I'm just curious what you guys are thinking. Let me know down in the comments. Would you guys prefer weapons of nature or weapons of science? I don't know what to do for science, but you know. What's up, Dapper Squad? It's your boy Darius, back at it again with another episode of Dr. Stone. I just realized that technically it's the 1st of November, so I took all this down. That's why there's a little interruption between the episodes. But we left off with Shishio discovering Senku's plan, surprisingly, because he's a smart cookie. And Senku having a plan, going to get that black powder, needed some sulfur to make a gun or cannon or something to stop the anti-Shishio gun, you know what I'm saying? And I'm just excited to pop in because the animation, the intellectualness, the philosophical questions, everything in this show so far, I am digging. So typical plugs, guys. Remember, if you guys like how I'm showing it right here but want to see the entire episode with me down here in the corner, check out that Patreon, or you guys can see early access. If you guys like this one, I'm usually 2 weeks ahead on Patreon over there, which is like 4 episodes, something like that. So, you know, check that out if you guys enjoy that. Also, remember, guys, follow me on Twitter or Discord if you guys want to, you know, chat with me, ask me any questions for the Q&A. Follow me on Twitch for any live gaming. This is not a market substitute, guys. I'm watching this on Crunchyroll. Please support the original viewing platforms. Let's hop right on into this. Dr. Stone, episode 4. Let's do it. First off, that ending is fire. I've listened to it almost every single time. I don't put it in here for you guys, but gotta tell you that ending is fire. I talked a lot in the middle of this episode, but like this show blows me away every time, man. The little things that you try to pay attention to that I knew would would come back and play something later on, like the potassium I fucking forgot potassium nitride, nitric acid, whatever the fuck Senku was talking about that he made out of those seashells. The 4th big use of it was mass production of gunpowder, or mass production of it would help with that. Like, and of course him not saying that, of course, stuck in Shishio. Like the little things make such a big impact, and then the way the characters talk and they handle it, like these two very intellectual, intimidating in their own rights men going at it kind of right here head to head was just like a fucking bow. Like no spoilers for Game of Thrones, of course, but it reminded me of Littlefinger and was it Varys? Yes, Littlefinger and Varys, their conversation. Very smart, very knowledgeable men having the very same kind of conversation. Now, if some of you guys are wondering, have I seen Game of Thrones? No, it's just I've seen the first season a long time ago. I've rewatched because I know I'm gonna react to it. I've rewatched it many times, that first season, just because I love that show. But I gotta hold off on that. This show is incredible. Animation, sound design, use of intellect, the friendliness, man, the relationship between these guys that they have. Taiju is my boy, man. I love him. Him and Senku are insane. Shishio, like at the end, you know, if we had met 30s, I don't think so, because I think the only reason their paths have crossed in this world was happened because one is insane brains, one is insane bronze. But I don't think they would have ever met 3,700 years ago. But I like how they could have been friends, you know. That's always a thing, you know. In another lifetime, that always, another reference to another TV show, that always reminds me of Avatar: The Last Airbender. Anytime I ever hear maybe in a different lifetime we could have been friends, I always just think of Zuko and Aang, where he's always just like, you know, if it was 100-year difference, you know, if you were born 100 years earlier, do you think we could have been friends? You know, and like that should always hit me even when I was a little kid. And it's just like, there's a saying, you know, like being a traitor or betraying, you know, is all about timestamps. You know, time is literally crazy. Oh, at this point, this could be your enemy. 2 days later, he's not your enemy. You know, it's like, it's fucking crazy to think about like that. It's just another philosophical thought that blows my mind when I try to get into the depths of it. I love the show, almost everything about it, I gotta say. If you guys enjoyed, please leave a like, let me know what you thought down below. Check out the next episode if you guys want to check it out on Patreon. Have a great day, Dapper Squad. You guys are the best. Peace out, y'all.